We are just seeing rain here locally for now, but it is a different story west of us. Here's video out of Lubbock overnight. You can see that snow starting to pile up on the roadways, slow visibility, slick roads as you may expect. Welcome back to Daybreak. I'm Marcus Took.
Good morning. I'm Kara. So we've got meteorologist Greg Fields and Tashara Parker here. So team coverage this morning to help you get ready for your day. I know that you've already been following a bunch of stuff going on.
Yeah, quite a few issues up in the Denton County area, surprisingly. Dallas hasn't been as busy, but we have started to see some things pop up on the map. So Denton County, I know Greg mentioned that was one of the areas that was seeing quite a bit of rain.
Yeah, it had a little heavier rain that moved through there, and we saw the video there out of Amarillo, those areas in the Panhandle. Not anticipating that here, so we shouldn't see any snow-covered roads around North Texas. Now, they could get a little bit slushy, though, a little bit later today, as that wet snow is going to mix in with the widespread rain that we're dealing with out there right now. But for the morning rush, it is just going to be wet out there. And it has led up into Tarrant County. The rain was a little bit heavier in your area this morning as well. But you see the heavier showers now have pushed up along the Red River. Still some light rain coming down into Dallas County as we get out toward Plano and Collin County, over toward Wiley, Rockwall, Royce City here this morning, too. Big picture, though. Look at the widespread rain, even some embedded thunderstorms that we have seen from time to time a little farther south. We will have to deal with that all morning long for most of the day. In fact, we're going to be looking at the periods of showers and maybe even some isolated storms. The wintry weather still well to our west right now, but that will change over to some snow, especially in our western, northwestern counties a little later this morning as we head into the early mid-afternoon hours. And we could even see a little bit of that down toward the Metroplex that we'll talk about here coming up in just a bit. 43 degrees, so we're well above freezing with those temperatures. And the temperatures won't be falling much. We'll still be in the low 40s throughout the day heading into the afternoon. But good morning, Cedar Hill. A wet start there for you this morning and around the Metroplex. 44 heading over to Mesquite, 45 in Rockwall right now, and those low mid 40s heading over to Fort Worth, getting up into Bridgeport and Chico there in Decatur in Wise County. So here's a look at a time cast going through the day, the widespread rain through the morning rush. But notice that changeover, this wet snow gets mixed in and changes over maybe to all snow up along the Red River, Bowie over toward Gainesville, maybe over toward Sherman around 3 o'clock this afternoon. So be prepared for that. And as you get the kids ready to head off to school this morning, they'll need the heavy coats because it is going to stay chilly. Temperatures right around 40, but certainly the umbrellas, the raincoats, and those rain boots later today as well, as we'll have widespread rain throughout recess and lunchtime. Definitely staying indoors today, and pickup time is going to be a wet one as well. We also have that winter weather advisory for parts of North Texas, so we'll take a closer look at that too coming up here in just a few minutes. But now let's get back over to Tashara, seeing how the roads are looking.